Hey, my mate. Thanks for the video. Sorry, it's a little bit quiet over the weekend. A little bit of a busy one. So let's just touch on the chipping quickly. So the chipping, I think it was the first video. I think it was Friday night's video, and you did say your back was a bit sore. To be fair, okay, but the setup got sloppy there. Okay, we're kind of in our heels. Okay, not much space there. Make sure you're always engaged. Okay, always tilted, always engaged. Wait forward. If you need to put stuff under your heels, then go for it. And then obviously chipping wise, a little stacked into the left knee. So once you get everything correct, stacked into the left knee. Now, I know we wanted to be closer, but you can't just have your legs closer. You want the sort of chest, head, and hands closer. Okay, that's kind of where we were at, right? Anyway, the second video, chipping video you sent was much better, so that's fine, right? Okay, so from there, the action looks pretty good. Right leg's under control. Backswing path looks really good. So just a quick one here. So when we're doing this drill here with the ball over, okay, I'm not asking you to stop short of the ball. Okay, that's not quite what we're trying to do. All right. I do think sometimes, you could get slightly short to long. Okay, but we don't want to stab the ball. That's all we're saying. Okay, but for this drill, what we're trying to do is hit the ball over there and then get the club to exit left. So the club can move, okay, can go all the way through. Okay, it just mustn't go that way. Okay, we want the chest working, can the club move, but I don't want that. That's not quite what I was looking for. All right. What I would say is do a bit more chipping, especially in your warm-up, okay, with this drill, so that we can exit a little left and not sort of chase it and whatever and get a bit shallow. Okay, but once you do it, try and work really hard in getting the club to move the same distance. Okay, so maybe do a couple that are sort of knee height. So club head to knee height, club head to knee height. Okay, same strike, obviously nicely in that left side, hand slightly forward. And that was a bit longer, but you get what I'm saying, right? So knee height to knee height, very short ones. Okay, you can do it with that, knee height, exiting knee height. You can hear that. I hope you can hear that. That made a really nice sound. And then you can go sort of hip height, or you could split it and go thigh, knee, thigh, hip. Just a rough idea. But basically, the idea is that however far the club moves this way, it must move the same distance this way. We don't want to get short too long. Okay, it's gonna hurt our consistency of strike and our distance control. Okay, so knee height. Then I guess we can go waist height. Okay, so nice setup. Distance from the ball is not this. Okay, stack the left side. We're going to go sort of thigh height there, same distance through. Okay, then you can go hip height. You know what I mean? And so you go. You just fiddle with it a little. It doesn't have to be exact. It just has to be kind of the right idea. The important parts are the setup, the stack. Okay, and then we're exiting left. We're not stabbing. Okay, but I guess you can then go hip height. Nice. Okay, and so you go. Don't overdo it. It's just a good idea to have. In reality, the club's going to go quite close to there. But it's a good idea to have. And then every now and then, if you need a little cutty chip or pitch shot, because of a lie or with some extra spin, then you've practiced. You've practiced the rough idea of it. Okay. Anyway, right into full swings. Okay, well, I mean 3/4-ish type of swings, right? But into swings, right? So definitely some work to do there, and that's fair. It's been a while, so that's okay. Setup wasn't bad at all. Okay, I'll keep an eye on it as we go. How disciplined it could be. So our two big things are definitely attacking the ball way from the inside. Okay, and then struggling a bit to get that hip open. Now, I think it's a combination of not practicing it, okay, but also sometimes again tracks to that right knee and while we were working on it. Okay, that sometimes the hips get underneath you like this. Okay, So when the hips get underneath you, your balance points are a bit out. Now your number one goal is going to hit that ball. It doesn't matter about swing path or anything like that. Okay, so we just got to make sure that we're maintaining that tilt. Okay, so maybe just do a few sort of warm-ups. Okay, and we want to do here, we're going to put the club on the belt line. Okay, get the face out nice and square. I like to put my hand behind the face as well, just so I really know where the face is. Okay, and then we're trying to go from there, tilt into our posture. Okay, and then we're trying to go from there. And the feel is, if the hip goes underneath, okay, you'll see the face levels out and aims out to the right. Okay, so we're trying to turn the hips and tuck that knee. Okay, and get the club working on the same tilt, if you know what I mean. So it's not working level over here. Okay, it's working down and to the ball, and you can actually get the face square above, but square to the back of the ball. See, that's now facing my target. Okay, and obviously it's on an angle, so that's a good sort of feel to have, right? Alright, so that's the kind of angle we want, not just that we want the hips open first, but the angle is quite important. We don't want to get ourselves stuck going this way. Okay, so you can do a few of those. Okay, and then obviously we've got to do some swing path drill, right? So 2 club heads from the ball. Okay. And then just inside the hosel. Okay, actually this by accident, but you can also leave the alignment stick there. Okay, that's also it's just going to promote you to attack the ball here, right? Okay, so definitely some swing path drill. Like I say, setup and stuff, it all looks good. A little bit of swing path. Don't get underneath. Now you can see how the hip sliding underneath and the right knee would promote you to come inside. So they're related, right? Okay, so we're trying to go there. Now remember, when you go there, the hands are in. That's what makes that club go out, right? But just focus on the swing path. All right. Do a few of those. Okay, and then again, focus on the sequence. So swing path, couple of reps, and then the sequence. So not only are we looking for the angle of the hip, we're looking for the hips to open before you get there. So as I would say, we should try as we're in the backswing. So as we're finishing the backswing, see how early we can get these hips to go. So even if we're doing little soft ones. Okay, so as the club's going this way, we're already opening the hips up. Okay, so I'll overdo this one and a little shorty swing. Okay, that's definitely the idea that we're after. Okay, we can always add in swing length and speed as we go, but just see how early, because we're not really making full swings anyway. So just see how early you can go with the hips. Okay, and then sort of what it feels like, all right? And then obviously we'll review on video whether when the hips are they going this way or are they going the correct way. Okay, so that's kind of where we're at. All right, so just a few little halfy swings. As we're going this way, the hips are going to start going back towards the target already. Okay, sort of opposite direction type of feel. Okay, and that's the kind of idea we want to have. So just flip between those and swing path. When you're doing swing path, if you feel the hips, that's fine, but don't overdo it. Yeah, so don't try and do too much too quickly. When you're doing swing path, really focus on the strike and the path, and then when you're doing sequencing, really focus on the hips going first. Okay, we'll put those together. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, right. So quite a bit of work there for the next few days. All right, but that's on me because I deserted you for the last few days. Let me know if you need anything else, and obviously send videos along the way. Okay, thanks all, mate. I'll talk to you later.